as we enter toward that, what we're going to find is energy just speeding up and speeding up. More and more stuff hitting all of us, more and more stuff. There's two ways we can respond to this. One way is a way of an old way that won't serve us anymore, and that is to respond to it with stress. There you go. Yeah, take this. Come on, hold on. Hey, wait. That won't work. If we go that route, we're living in an old paradigm that won't serve us because energy is going to start going too fast and it's not going to slow down and go backward. So the more we try and hold on to the rational control of what's coming to us, the more stress we will get and we will fall behind what is being called of us. What is being called of us is to go into our intuition. And here's why. When they studied the rational mind, the left brain, they found that it can take in approximately, I think it's 24 impulses per second. The way they figured this out is when they looked at a film. Hey, Bria. When you're watching a film, you can, if the film is going really slow, like 4 or 5 or 10 frames per second, you can see each frame and the gap in between. And all of a sudden, then when it gets to, I believe it's 24 frames per second, all of a sudden it becomes a clear screen. You can no longer see the individual picture. So then they came up with this concept called the flicker frequency, and they think that that's what our rational mind can take in, 24 impulses, individual impulses per second, right? So that's what we can. So right now we can we have these impulses over here. They're moving, and there's chocolates, and the lights on. And I'm here, and you're here, and they said 24 of these things happening per second. Well, the intuitive mind, on the other hand, can take in thousands and thousands and thousands of impulses per second. The right brain, the ancient archetypal mind. And so what's happening with evolution is that we're being called now to progress beyond the limitations of that flicker frequency and to just allow it to come in, because when we allow all these things to come without trying to think them out, just let them come in, we can take in thousands and thousands of impulses per second, and that is the mechanism of our coming evolution. We must evolve at this time, so we're being compelled to through this. We don't need to grow another thumb to evolve right now. We don't need another physical advantage. What we need to do is start using more of our minds. It's all there. These impulses are compelling us to do this, so we have a choice. We either just go, okay, I'm not going to get stressed, man, I'm just going to flow. And that is a learning. It's a great learning that we're all being presented with right now. And once you do, life gets a lot more easy. I was through some serious stress this week, and I had to remind myself of this. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. We're going through a rapid burst of evolution. I believe that some of these ancient herbs are coming back to us because way, way back before the world became corrupted, people figured out that there were natural substances on Earth that could bring us to that kind of consciousness, particularly the fungi, as we've talked about some before, and their effects on consciousness and on the mind. But there are other herbs that do too, so tonight we're actually going to talk about all